Working on corner joints on a structure can be tricky, especially if you're trying to maintain a 90-degree angle. And that's where the Proza's magnetic snap and glue system comes in handy. Let me show you how the system works. Now I have a couple wall panels here for an N-scale tilt slab warehouse. So we're going to line up the pieces first, then we'll come in with a magnet. We'll put one on the outside, and then we'll put the one on the inside here. And the magnets are pretty strong, so it's going to pull a little bit, but you can do the final adjustments once you have everything in place. So going like that. Now one thing I like to do, especially on a kit like this, you can see how I've got these lips here where the roof goes and then for the base goes, so we can use that to our advantage. So I've got the first two magnets in place, then we'll come in with the second pair, and I'm going to put them just underneath that lip where the roof goes, and then we can set that into place. Down on the bottom, the same thing. The nice thing with the magnetic system too is you can do any minor adjustments right here while the part's being held together. All right, that looks really good. So the next step is to apply the glue. Now this is an injection molded plastic kit, so I'm going to use a liquid plastic cement here. So we'll come in with a micro brush, which you can also get from the Kalmbach Hobby Store. And we'll just come in and we'll flow the glue into the joint. Now one thing I like to point out with this system is that it has these little openings here, which makes it easy for getting a micro brush or a paintbrush into that joint for applying the glue. And then you can tilt it up a little bit and get more glue in there. All right, now I'm just going to check my work real quick from the outside to make sure I'm satisfied with that glue joint. And that looks pretty good. So we're going to give this just a minute to set up, and then we'll remove the magnets. The glue's had a minute to dry, so now we're ready to remove the magnetic clamps. So we'll just go in and carefully separate them. These are some very strong magnets, so you want to use care when putting them on the part and taking them off. And here you can see our right angle glue joint. Looks really nice, and we can keep building our warehouse. If you have a structure project in your future, try using a magnetic snap and glue set.